Hello there, and welcome to this Fastrak video. In this Fastrak video, we're going to be teaching you about audio equipment. Each video is going to be very different, and it's going to dive deep into specific audio equipment. In these training videos, we're going to show you who uses this particular audio equipment, why it's used, how to use it, as well as specific technical jargon that might confuse you or that you might not know about. So without further ado, let's jump into this training video and learn more about audio equipment.
In this video, we'll be looking at the Behringer PMP2000D powered mixer. This is a 14-channel powered mixer with 9 microphone preamplifiers and 4 sets of stereo channels. The build is based on a box design, and this compact mixer is built with built-in effects as well as a built-in graphic equalizer. Considering all the features and functions that are built into this mixer, this lightweight mixer is great for bands or even small group presentations. Let's find out more about this mixer. Let's have a look at what's in the box. Firstly, we have the user manual. This contains all the needed information about the mixer. Next, we have the power cable, which powers up the mixer. And lastly, the most important part, the mixer itself, the Behringer PMP2000D. That's it for what's in the box. Let's move on to the next section of this video. Let's have a look at the features of the Behringer PMP2000D mixer. There are 14 inputs in this mixer, consisting of both mono and stereo inputs. All channels are accompanied by a 3-band EQ, as well as a level control to control the level of each channel. There is also a built-in effects unit, controlled using a Klark Teknik processing unit that contains 25 effects. Each channel has an effect control to allow the user to control the amount of effect coming from each channel. In addition to the built-in effects, there is also a dual 9-band equalizer. This is a graphic equalizer that can be used on both the monitor and main output section of this mixer. This mixer has a dual speaker-on output, which consists of 1000 watts per channel. This means that connecting a 500 watt speaker to each output will give you an amazing sound experience from the Behringer PMP2000D mixer. That is it for this section of the video. Let's move on to the next section of this video. Let's now have a look at how to do a basic setup with the Behringer PMP2000D, a dynamic microphone as well as 2 passive speakers. Firstly, I'll plug in a 600 watt passive speaker into the mixer, starting off by plugging in the speaker-on cables into the power outputs of the mixer. Next, I'll plug the speaker-ons into the left and right speakers. Now that the outputs are out of the way, I will plug in a basic dynamic microphone into the mixer. I will do this with the levels down using an XLR cable, and I will plug the microphone into channel 1 and increase the levels until I see a signal coming into the mixer. Lastly, I will increase the master level of the mixer. I now have a signal coming in and out of the mixer. I have now completed a basic setup with a set of speakers and a microphone. Additionally, I can add in instruments or additional microphones to this setup. That is it for setting up this mixer. Let us move on to the next section of this video. Let's have a look at who would purchase the Behringer PMP2000D powered mixer. With all the features that are packed into this mixer, it would suit but not limited to traveling musicians, performing bands, traveling pastors, traveling church choir groups, traveling presenters, event or corporate DJs, event hosts, and anyone that's looking for an all-in-one solution to travel with as light as possible. That is it for who would purchase this mixer. Let's move on to the next section of this video. Let us go over some of the key selling points of the Behringer PMP2000D powered mixer. Firstly, this is a powered mixer with a total of 2000 watts, which means it is a 2-for-1 piece of equipment. Most people don't want to travel with a separate amplifier, mixer and speakers, so this is a great advantage, having the amplifier and the mixer in one. Next, Klark Teknik have a long-standing history of making quality effect processors for in-studio environments, and with this built-in effect unit coming from Klark Teknik, this means this mixer brings studio quality effects to a live environment. With a power rating of 1000 watts in each channel, this amplifier that is built into the Behringer PMP2000D mixer can match up with a wide range of speakers depending on the user's application and requirements, mainly but not limited to the Behringer PK112, the VP1220, and lastly the Behringer PK115 passive speakers. Last but not least, with the addition of digital wireless USB ports, users are able to match up the Behringer PMP2000D mixer with the ULM202 and 300 USB microphones and use them as wireless microphones with this mixer. That is it for some of the key selling points of this mixer. Let us move on to the next section of this video.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot and I hope you enjoyed it. If there was anything you didn't understand, feel free to drop me an email at the email address at the end of this video. Thank you once again for watching and I hope to see you again next time. Take care and bye-bye.